that for you.
No. None.
I'm not done.
Say less. Say less.
Okay? Is there any amount of money that can rectify that for you? So when you think about reparations, you need to think about reparations, and I'm quoting the general of my school, General Muhammad. Reparations is the day that they get paid back for raping us, killing us, enslaving us, throwing us in bondage, taking our language, taking everything from us. There is no amount of money that can replace that. There's no amount of money that can rectify that. There is none. Now, that they made you believe it through giving us little nonsense checks. When the police kill us in the street, they'll throw us a little something. Be quiet. Hush money. Some of us are so docile and conformed, like them two brothers at the Starbucks. We don't even want anything for what you've done now. It's okay. We forgive you. That's you see what I'm saying? So there is no amount of money. When you think about reparations, you got to think about it on a different level. And the way that I think about it is the way the general in my school taught me how to think about it, General Muhammad. And I will never get reparations until they are paid back for every bit of drop of blood, for every bit of atrocity, for every rape, for every murder, for every slaughter, for every wrongful conviction. That's reparations for me.
Really,
We have a couple.
really quick.
We have to make it very quick because we have a lot
All
of
right.
questions.
This is going to be quick. When we deal with reparations, we got to understand anytime the Tom who is introducing something that's a concept that we think is a positive for us, is because they have something else lined up already. Exactly. So if they gave you $10,000, or they gave, let's say they gave all of us collectively a couple of $1 billion, what happens is it's a thing called inflation, where they'll just raise the prices on everything, where your dollar becomes insignificant. If they're planning on giving you a dollar, chances are they're getting ready to shift the entire currency system to cryptocurrency. If you've been paying attention, the American dollar is going like this, but the cryptocurrency is going like this. So you need to pay attention to what's going on in the future and how they lining you up. Because we're looking for a payout, right? And they're going to give us a payout with probably Harriet Tubman on the bill to get us all hyped up, and then the American dollar ain't going to be worth a thing. You see, so we got to pay attention to the history that they've been doing. And they've been perpetuating this for a long time. We used to sell shells, cow shells. We went from cow shells to selling hemp, moving hemp around. Now we moving pieces of paper, then it went to digital. What's next? So you got to always remember, anytime they're giving you a gift, there's probably a curse in the other hand. They got the blade behind it, so just be careful on that.
We have 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Right. So you ever heard the term "to the victor go the spoils"? We are basically prisoners of war. They're not going to pay prisoners to do anything. That's how they operate. But they have a book called Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. He talks about reparations, but in the same instance, he talks about how we have $1.3 million in spending power, and if 1/3 of us, in spending power, if 1/3 of us spent our money together, we would all be millionaires in 2 years, including babies that are being born. They would be born millionaires. That's why I created the business model for Unity as well, so that now if we actually operate and spend our money together and shop with each other and create goods and services, we can become millionaires on our own, so we don't need reparations.
Thank you.
10 seconds, real quick, just real quick. Yes, according to Dennis Rancourt from the University of Ottawa, if they owed us the money, which they do, it's 52.1 trillion that they owe us. That's an estimated 1.5 million per every 45 to 50 million Black, Aboriginal, Asiatic people within America. Currently, they do not have that amount of money to pay us. America owes the Jewish group or the international bankers over $60 trillion currently. So America does not have the money to pay us back, but they do have the 8 to 10 states that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that we deserve at least, so that we can go and do something for ourselves.
Talk to him, Richard. Peace. Talk to him. He said it. What he said. Okay.
I'm ready for you.
Can I add something real quick? Look up House Resolution 54-4. The Congress will admit that the United States dollar has lost 96% of its purchasing value already since the year 1913 when they got rid of all the gold and silver, which is your real money.
That's right.
Marcos
And,
Gold.
and real quick, just to put it in even more perspective, understand that right now, as we speak, as we're having this conversation, there are certain countries in Kebulon and Haiti that are paying taxes back to the French because when slavery stopped, they're saying that those people had to be reimbursed. These is the people you think is going to give you something? LMAO.
You should have came with that reparation call. You don't fire behind that reparation. They don't want that.
Y'all real quick. Can I get my question in? Peace. I'm Lawless Nation. From chaos comes truth and light, and it's great to see all of y'all with different perspectives and coming together to collectively for unity and showing love and solutions. So my question is this: what do I say to the youth, to a young person who is or a mother who's, these police are killing our babies in the street. So what is the solution to, what are we gonna do about that? Like, I'm tired of seeing the videos and the tears and it's just like a helpless situation, and our babies, we want them to, wake up, and we want our babies, to grow, to be people like we see in front of us, but it's not happening in that alarming rates. And it's like our lives don't mean much these days. Not to us, but to them. But what is the repercussion? Like,
Can I?
Yeah, please, because I'm listening.
So this is where education comes into play. When Moors teach about nationality, when you declare your nationality, you're also declaring who you have allegiance to, right? Now, this is very important because since I thought I was a 14th Amendment African American citizen of the United States, I ended up serving in the United States Marine Corps, and I was willing to die for these Europeans who I thought we were one and the same, not knowing that they have a private agenda behind the doors. You understand what I'm saying? So once we unify collectively and say, if you're pulled over, 20 of us are pulling up to that traffic stop, because when I got pulled over, there was 20 of them. And not just pulling up just in suits and no arms. We have the right to bear